That is a happy Chris Redding, a 3-set win over Gardner-Webb on Tuesday night, and that concludes this portion of the schedule, which is the non-conference portion of the schedule. Coach, you come out of here 10-5 through the first 15 matches. Kind of, if you could think back to the start of the season to this point right here, where are you guys, how far you've come, and kind of think ahead to the things you guys still want to work on as you head into Conference USA this weekend?
Well, first of all, we reached one of our goals to go 66% non-conference, and we nailed it. So we were happy about that. You always got some matches you thought you could have won, or maybe you won that you shouldn't have. So it worked out right where we wanted to be, 66% or better. So I'm proud of the team for that. As far as improvement, we continue to improve every day, every week, and that's something that's been really good since even that first Davidson tournament. So I'm proud of the girls. We still got a lot of work to do because teams are starting to adjust to what we can do well, and so now we're going to have to adjust off their adjustments, and we got to get a little bit better at that heading into conference.
One thing that was working tonight was your serve. You were able to put together some long runs. We're going to talk to Morgan Barker after this, and she had 5 aces, but there were just a lot of balls that Gardner-Webb had some trouble with. What was working well with your service tonight?
Well, Bethany, our assistant, she really challenged the servers from Saturday. We were serving and hitting our zones on Saturday, but we weren't putting much behind it. And I could definitely tell a difference. There was a little more power, a little more toughness behind the serve. So I was happy to see that adjustment.
I got to sit in on practice yesterday, which was really the only day you had to work on Gardner-Webb because you just played a weekend tournament. And you guys worked on a couple of very specific things. I don't want to give those away necessarily, but when you execute the things you guys work on in practice, it made the match look kind of easy in some points tonight. Do you put a lot into that video work, and did the girls really take to what you guys were talking to them about yesterday?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was all focused on Gardner-Webb versus us improving. It was what do they do, what do we got to do to stop it. We were very specific. They did a very nice job, and really we're a good team when we do what we're supposed to be doing. I'm not asking anyone, the plays where the fans love, where someone goes flying over the bench and makes a diving play. We don't need to win those plays. The plays we need to win are the consistent over and over and over plays, and do our technique and swing where we're supposed to, play defense where we're supposed to. When we do those things, we're very successful.
Well, the dig was very good tonight. The back row was very effective, and everything funneled towards Morgan and Michelle, and they pretty much dug everything out, which turn around and sets up your offense, and the girls were hitting it right where you told them yesterday in practice they should. But it's kind of fun to watch the machine work that smoothly.
Yeah, well, it makes me look good when they perform, right? No, they do a fantastic job, and they had a good practice yesterday, and they executed well tonight.
All right, trip to Miami. You're jumping right into conference play with 2 feet. You're going to FIU and FAU this coming weekend. If you don't mind, take a look ahead and tell us what this league is all about as you get set to jump into several weeks of it.
Well, it's a good conference. The conference right now, I think, is ranked 12th in the country. You're not going to go into any match and blow anyone out. It's going to be dogfight and nasty. You have to overcome on the road, and so that's what we're going to set out to do. Go into someone's gym and try and knock them off, and that's going to be a tall task, but I think we're capable of it. We just got to play better than we have as a team, and I think we can have success.
All right, we'll check in with you at practice later this week before you head out of town. But the non-conference portion of the schedule is over. Congrats on the win tonight, and keep it rolling.
Thanks. Go Niners.
That is Morgan Barker after a Tuesday night win over Gardner-Webb, 3-0. One thing I wanted to ask you personally, 5 aces tonight. What was working so well with your serve? What was going on out there?
Well, Bethany was giving me really hard, deep serves to serve, and every now and then when they would realize that I was serving to a different person, they would pinch over to the left or to the right, and I would serve to the left and ace them on the left, and we would switch it up every now and then.
Your serve has sort of kind of a knuckle action going on there. It's hard and it's low and it's fast. It must be difficult in practice for some of the teammates to even return it. What makes that such a difficult thing to return?
Because the speed coming off of it, and then it floats in the middle of the air, so it may be going left and right as it hits the ground, but it's not just me that has those serves on the team. It's hard for me to pass a lot of my other teammates' serves.
You ended up with double-figure digs as well, and I know Michelle had 26 as well, which meant they weren't really killing a lot of balls. You guys were digging everything. What makes the back row work so effectively when you guys are able to go get every ball?
Well, the main thing that works is communication between the back row players about who's getting what ball, and then definitely the block that sets up. when the blockers are communicating, getting on the outside or getting to the right. They're getting everything set up for us. We can set up our defense.
Everything funnels right to you, and that turnaround and sets up the offense. I saw quite a few ladies with a good kill total tonight. Congrats on the win. A big trip to Miami this weekend as you guys start conference play. Your first foray down into Conference USA. Good luck, safe travels, and we'll check in with you guys on Monday. Have a good trip down there.
Thanks, Ryan.